What's good, YouTube? It's Nas. We're back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. In today's video, we're going to be talking about just how good the Thompson twins are. Because coming out of OTE, I knew how good they were, and it seems like people are shocked about how developed they are at their age right now and the way they play right now. And the only thing both of them are missing is a jump shot. And we could critique them like Ben Simmons, like they're never going to get a jump shot, but me and y'all both know, if you're watching this video, you're gonna know that these Thompson twins have the work ethic, and I'm pretty sure they are going to be developing a jump shot soon. Like on both of their teams, it looks like the Pistons and the Rockets have made it a priority to have them shoot more threes. Like Amen Thompson is shooting more corner threes than I've ever seen him shoot, and Amen is already a gifted playmaker and a gifted rim threat. Like he knows where to go. He's in all the right positions at the same time. Like he knows where the ball is going to be. And hey, right now the Rockets have him playing small forward, point guard whenever Fred VanVleet is out, but Amen's really the future point guard of the Houston Rockets. Like I'm pretty sure it's obvious, and it's going to be hard to send him back to the bench when Jabari Smith Jr. comes back or Fred VanVleet comes back, because Amen is too good for this Rockets team not to be starting, in my opinion. Like he does everything on the court for them, and in a few years, or maybe even as soon as next year, he could be their best player, because he's out there impacting the game more than Alfred Sengun and Jalen Green are at the same time. And Ausar Thompson is out there getting his rhythm back, because remember, he almost had a life-threatening injury that he had to recover from, and he's just now getting back to playing basketball for real, and he's already looking good out there. It's like they're trying to discredit Ausar because Amen is playing great basketball. And I saw a stat which is crazy, they're averaging basically the same points, rebounds, and assists in the month of February, which is fucking crazy. Like, and they're twins, so they just had a funny moment in the Rising Stars game where Ausar I forgot what that shit's called, but he acted like he was gonna hit Amen, but he didn't. But them niggas are gonna be nice. Like I'm pretty sure it's obvious to y'all, or it should be obvious to y'all, what Amen Thompson has been doing recently. And if you're watching the Detroit Pistons game, you obviously see what Ausar is doing night in and night out. Obviously, it's going to be overshadowed by Cade Cunningham being an all-star this season, him being the best player on the Pistons and leading them. But Ausar's work and contributions to this team is being undermined. Like I barely hear people talk about Ausar sometimes. Like they only bring him up in conversations with his brother, and I just feel like that's completely unfair to Ausar, because they basically are playing the same way. It's just the Rockets are the second seed, and they're more manageable than the Pistons right now for some whatever reason. But with Ausar's stats in the month of February, January 29th, he had 10 points. They don't shoot a lot of shots. They shoot open shots. Like they let the game come to him, which I love sometimes. But sometimes you got to be aggressive. Like that's the type of player I like. And the February 2nd, he had 12 points, 6 of 9 shooting, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like they do everything on the court. They're athletic as hell. So obviously they're gonna dive for rebounds, dive on the floor. They do everything. I'm gonna keep saying that because they dead ass do. But in February 3rd, Ausar had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, 4 6 shooting. February 5th, he had 12 points, 4 10 shooting, but 8 rebounds and 3 assists. February 7th, he had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. February 7th, he had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. February 9th, he had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, 7 of 9 shooting. February 11th, he had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists with 7 to 8 of shooting. February 12th, he had 19 points, 8 of 10 from shooting, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And they basically have the same exact play style. It's kind of crazy. Like coming out of draft, it was assessed that Amen was the point guard and Ausar's the shooting guard. But Ausar could pass the ball too, and he could dribble, and he could get past you. So really, you could play them at any position, and they're going to be successful. And Amen, it's just I don't. He's dead ass playing every position for the Rockets. Like every game I've watched, he's doing something different. But we're gonna talk about his stats from January, because that's when he first started starting, and Jabari Smith has been out since then. January 5th, Amen had 23 points and 16 rebounds and 3 assists. January 7th, he had 20 points, 15 rebounds and 4 assists. January 9th, he had 10 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. January 13th, he had 19 points, 13 rebounds and 4 assists. January 15th, he had 11 points and 9 rebounds. January 16th, he had 20 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. January 20th, he had 17 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. January 22nd, he had 16 points, 16 rebounds and 4 assists. January 25th, he had a triple-double, 23 points, 14 rebounds and 10 assists. January 27th, he had 33 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. One of his best games of literally his best game of his career, and he had a game winner that game. He Euro stepped the hell out of Jaylen Brown. But January 28th, he had 11 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. January 30th, he had 21 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. February 1st, he had 8 points, 10 rebounds and 7 assists. February 3rd, he had 25 points, 11 rebounds and 11 assists, another triple-double. February 4th, he had a bad game, 7 points, 6 rebounds and 8 assists. February 6th, he had 16 points, 3 rebounds and 5 assists. February 8th, he had 20 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. February 9th, he had 8 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists, another off game. February 12th, he had 18 points, 10 rebounds and 11 assists, another triple-double. And he's just gonna continue to get better. Like, there's going to be a lot more triple-doubles in his career. Like, I could already see it coming. And with the jump shot, these averages could be way more. Like, it's crazy to say that he could already be more. He could be better than he already is, and he just started to get the start, and he's only like 21, 22 years old. They're both young as hell, so it's only a matter of time until the jump shot comes and they're unstoppable. Like, you got players around the league. You got LeBron James talking about them Thompson twins are going to be special, which you can't disagree with one of the best players of all time, and arguably the best player of all time, in my opinion. But them niggas, I don't know. Like, you can't get past them. They could get past you easily. They're fast as hell. Like, it's just their first step is crazy, and then on defense, you got to try to score on them, which is damn near impossible. We've seen Tyrese Halliburton drop him, yes, but he used his momentum to drop Ausar. But them two, the future's bright for them too, and whoever is a Rockets fan or a Pistons fan should be excited for the future of Ausar Thompson and Amen Thompson, because they're both great players, and they both should be compared to each other in competitive light, but also not knocking any of them down, because remember, they're twins. I got some videos right here. If you enjoyed this video you just watched, video on the right and video on the left, and click on it.